All right, Black and White Network supporters, we're going to talk about Franklin County, Ohio, and more specifically Columbus, Ohio. Now, I don't know that we think about an area like this as being a haven of crime, right? Like Chicago or New York or San Francisco, LA, but au contraire. My goodness, we got a situation here where crime is pretty bad. And as you could expect, and I'll just show it to you right here so you have an idea. Boom, Andrew Ginther. Well, he's a member of the Democratic Party. That's the mayor. Boy, it's funny how all this works. It's funny how all this comes out practically always the same. By the way, there's reports out there that Eric Adams is thinking about switching to the Republican Party. Wait, what? Okay. So anyway, went to talk to the Dallas mayor about it, who just flipped to the Republican Party. Can you imagine New York City having a Republican mayor all of a sudden? That's pretty interesting. I don't know that I trust that, but that's another subject for another day. So anyway, you got this guy right here, and then you got Gary Tyack. This is a Democratic Party Franklin County prosecutor. Is he Soros funded? Question mark. It would not surprise me. He beat out Ron O'Brien. Ron O'Brien was a Republican. He was the former prosecutor. He beat him out in the election, and here we are with this story. So congratulations. This is the kind of thing you've ended up with. You've now got a mother in the Columbus, Ohio area that is begging prosecutors to put her son in jail. Put him in jail because he won't quit carjacking. And the prosecutors will do nothing about it. She's literally on video pleading that her son is a criminal. He'll never stop being a criminal. Put him away. Now look, guys, I'm going to be real here. When a mother gets to the point where she's washed her hands of a son or a daughter like this, that's telling you how, that's like as bad as it gets, because the mom is always in continuous denial, usually. The mom is. The dad won't be. The dad will be like, fuck them eventually. But the mom never gives up, right? Well, the mom has given up. And that's where we're at here. So this is Outkick. A Columbus, Ohio mother is begging prosecutors and cops to jail her son after he was caught carjacking multiple vehicles in recent weeks. Yet, because the system is so screwed up and lawlessness runs the day, they keep releasing him. Now his mother has gone to the media to plead her case that unless her son experiences what jail is like, he'll never stop being a criminal. And I think many of you are probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking right now. Let's be real. This isn't going to stop him. I'm starting to be of the opinion, just start locking some of these people up for good. What's their contribution? In fact, I need to come down here and switch this very quickly so it will play correctly. But what is the contribution to society, right? So here in Wokeness over on the X, put this up. Thanks to soft on crime policies, her son keeps on getting back on the streets, put back on the streets. 7,330 cars have been stolen in the city of Columbus in the first 7 months of 2023. 7,000 cars? Holy crap. That sounds unbelievable. That might be like 15. That's to give you an idea, okay? We stopped to eat at a Pizza Hut today, okay? Coming back from one of my wife's doctor's appointments, The town we stopped in only has 3,500 people in it. In the total town. And they've had more cars stolen, twice as many cars stolen as the town's got citizens. Holy guys. I mean, really, let's listen to Mama.
Out here doing.
Tiffany Hammonds says her 17-year-old son has been caught stealing cars multiple times by police, and he's driving without a license. She feels not enough is being done to stop him.
I've done almost everything I could, and it's turning him against me. He's going the opposite way and doing what he loves to do, and which is turning to the streets.
Hammond says when her son has been caught by police for stealing or crashing a stolen vehicle, they keep bringing him home.
I think him seeing that nothing is being done is giving him more of an adrenaline rush to go back out and do it again.
Between January and August of this year, more than 7,000 cars have been stolen in the city of Columbus. A little more than half of them have been Kias and Hyundais.
Oh, Lord, don't say that. This mayor will end up suing Kia and Hyundai in the same way that Brandon Johnson did.
It says she fears the threat her son poses to others.
Let's not bust the criminals. Let's sue Kia and Hyundai. Okay.
And himself.
Since he's left that I know of, he's crashed 5 cars. And I reported each and every one that I know of. And he's still out here.
Okay, so 5 cars. He's taken 5 cars in the last few weeks. That's crazy as hell, folks. It really is. Who did this article? Michael Gunzelman at Outkick said he had no idea you could carjack, crash it, and not even go to jail. Well, Mike, in democratic cities and towns, that's what's happening right now. People are carjacking and they're just turnstiling in and out of jail. You're walking in Christopher Reeve, Superman style, into the department store, revolve dooring through and coming out the other end completely free. That's what the jail system looks like in democratic towns right now, in cities. That's what's happening. So people like Tiffany Hammond are saying if you aren't going to punish criminals, especially at a young age, things are only going to get worse and the crimes are going to become much more dangerous. Yeah, what happens is a lot of times these start at a lower level, like I'm going to start at carjacking. I can't believe I'm saying carjacking is at a lower level, but okay, here we are. And they work their way up to shooting somebody in the face. We know how this works. We've seen how this works. We see it every week when I do the Chicago video or when I do an Oakland video or when we do a Philadelphia video. 2 weeks ago, Philadelphia found themselves in the middle of a massive looting and ransacking taking place mainly by teenagers. One of the looters, who goes by the name Meatball, was a social media influencer. After she was arrested and charged with 6 felonies, guess what? She said she never wants to go back to jail again and told her tens of thousands of followers that it's not worth it. She was only playing being a criminal, not an actual criminal. Wow. I mean, yeah, a criminal. I'm sorry, but if you call on that many people to loot, you are a straight-up criminal. Thug and hoodlum. Yeah, let's just keep it real on this channel. It's unbelievable. And like I said, you know it's desperation when mom has given up. And now, I said this a second ago, maybe jail would work for this person, all right? I tend to believe that when it comes to crimes like stealing, looting, or anything violent, anything of a non-white collar nature, you know, just put them away. I don't know where we create an island like the No Escape Island from that movie with Ray Liotta back in the day. Rest in peace, the great Ray Liotta. You know, or create some kind of a place like that in every state and go drop the criminals there and just let them fight it out like Thunderdome until, you know, only the strong survive. I'm saying that. It sounds crazy, but what's their contribution to the society ever going to be? I mean, really. I just think there's certain things that as society we're way too lenient on, and I'm just fed up with it. And it just keeps costing taxpayer dollars. I'm probably much too harsh because I'd be like, you know what? Everything. Electric chair. Just put them in an electric chair. And just, okay. Today we got Thomas and Michaels and the Danielson kid. Electric chair. Let's just do it. Three guys all standing around being like, I don't want to flip the button. I'd come in there and be like, excuse me, flip. Okay, well, we're not spending any more money on their lunches, are we? Yeah, I mean, I know that's being comical, but at some point, folks, I mean, God almighty, I think most of you realize and feel the frustration coming off of me. And I'm sure many of you feel that way too, Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.